Delete, delete, delete. Ah, ah, ah. Ah. Delete.
Look, the storage vessel for the artificial Crystamax. It's completely shattered. What happened here?
The machine guards couldn't stop it. We have to find Ruby.
The wreckage went through the room ahead. Don't come any closer! Lynn! Ruby!
Captain Saki Fua,
Oh no.
Archon Larsen.
take Ruby to the infirmary and keep her safe.
Yes, sir!
Lynn, I need an explanation from you. The artificial Crystamax has caused many security incidents. I hope now you can see how this thing doesn't just affect you and Ruby, but all of us.
Archon Larsen, I will give you all the information I have, but I have a request.
You can give me your demands, but I can't promise anything.
I need you to give me your word that you'll assure Ruby's safety after hearing what I have to say. Ruby is not really a human. She's the result of an experiment trying to fuse humans and gray space, and
What? Ruby?
An artificial gray space and
to a certain extent, yes. Ruby and the artificial gray space. Do you remember who Rubilia is, Archon Larsen?
Dr. Rubilia, the first supervisor of
An accident?
2 years ago, in a routine collection mission on...
Wait. What happened to Dr. Rubilia took place too?
Rubilia used her own genetic code to fuse...
Using human DNA with that of the gray space entity is directly forbidden by...
Since her father died, Rubilia's been running those forbidden experiments in her secret lab. I only learned of it when I found her journal by accident. I put a stop to her experiments and sealed off the lab. Out of many concerns, I didn't make it public. Instead, I exiled Rubilia out.
You mean she didn't go missing because of the gray space entity
Yes, I only wanted this thing to go away at the time. Rubilia's experiments were too...
If Rubilia really did create a superior abyssant with human intelligence and in human form, but outside of human control, Lynn, how many like Ruby are out there?
Archon Larsen, Ruby is the only test subject left alive.
Even if you can prove that Ruby doesn't pose a threat, There's been no change in her situation after she absorbed that artificial Crystamax. We cannot be certain if she'll be affected or controlled by the Crystamax. Lynn, Executor, and Shirley, please stay here. I'll decide the next course of action after they run a full checkup on Ruby.
Larson, I only wish for Ruby to be treated as a human, not a monster locked up in a cage and studied in a lab.
I have my own thoughts on this, but I can assure you that Ruby will be safe.
Yes.
Ruby is still in a coma. We did a full examination on her, but due to her unique physical conditions, Dr. Clive is assessing Ruby's situation. But he informed us that it might be difficult to do so with our current tech. Lynn, there must be some research data left.
Yes. Even though I sealed off the lab, I did not destroy the research data. I played...
We're facing a problem, and the redacted data may hold the key to solving it. Only you know the location of the lab, Lynn. I will need you to take a team and retrieve the research.
Yes, sir.
I'll send someone to go with you. The safety of Mirori.
Archon Larson has told me all about it. Miss Lin, it seems like you've kept quite a number of things from us.
Tianlong? Miss Lyra?
Lynn, long time no see.
Miss Lyra will remain in Meroria to assist us with this investigation. Tianlong will go with you to the restricted experiment zone. Lin, do not disappoint us again.
Oh, you got Archon Larson so mad?
If you have time to chit-chat, why don't you contribute to planning our next move?
Huh. Looks like we're the ones tasked with the special op. Captain Lin, what?
Why so serious? We're just investigating it.
Huh? Archon Larson recalled me for
Your mission is not just to assist with the investigation, but to...
Miss Lin, that's not a nice thing to s-
Miss Lynn, what do we have to know about that lab?
There are no security systems installed in the lab, but it holds a great number of Gray Space entity samples. The samples should either be in... I have relayed the lab coordinates to you. Make sure you've received them.
Hmm. 何やったかな。 Mm-hmm.